Umejiandaje na sherehe za Pasaka? Kila mtu ni mshindi wa tatu mzuka katika msimu huu wa Pasaka.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm very happy and honored to be here today. My name is Reggie Wilson. I come from the United States of America in the great state of Utah. It's in the mountains. It's very different than here. I love my home, but I can honestly say unequivocally, Tanzania is one of the greatest places on earth. And that's the reason why we've come here. For myself, I've lived in Africa. I've lived in Zanzibar. I've lived in Uganda. I spent time obviously here in Dar es Salaam and in Nairobi. And it's obvious that the world needs to recognize the talent that is here in East Africa. The passion and the opportunity, they don't match. And that's why we have come here. We've come here to match the passion with opportunities. So what we've done is we've opened up, we got a little problem here. Sorry. So what we've done over the last 3 or 4 years in the USA, we've organized ourselves into a very strong academy. We have teams from 6 years old all the way up to 18 years old. Nearly 1,000 kids. Several teams have gone on to win prestigious medals and prestigious tournaments. We're here to do the same thing. We're going to bring our same system of development to Tanzania. We operate out of Miguu right now, but we're going to be servicing the greater Dar es Salaam area. At the same time, we want to organize ourselves. We want to do camps up country. We want to be able to include all of Tanzania into our goals. I've come here with 2 of my really good friends. They've decided to come here, and unfortunately for the people in Utah, they want to stay here because they see how great it is. Now they can't move here, but they've come here to change the entire landscape of Tanzanian football, from the grassroots level all the way up to the professional level. For the next few years, we're going to be focusing mostly with the youth. We're bringing in coaching courses, we're bringing in international tournaments, and at the same time, we're going to be taking teams outside of Tanzania to compete in international tournaments. We're confident that with the help of the great people of Tanzania and with the expertise that we're bringing, we can achieve those objectives. I'm going to turn the time over to my good friend Anthony Godfrey. He'll introduce himself and talk a little bit about himself and what we're gonna do here in Tanzania.
First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for attending, but I would also like to thank the Tanzania country for such a warm and humble and very African welcome. Was I surprised? No. But did it exceed expectations? Absolutely. Myself, and I know Dave and everyone sitting here, are very proud to be in this position to support Tanzania in football with the youth. And like what Reggie said, is exposing the fine talent that is here with the program of 7 Elite Academy, with the opportunities that we can support, but also we want to support the Tanzanian Football Federation. We want to work very closely with the federation and being able to support what is currently very special in this country at this moment in time. So it's took 39 years for this country to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations. We're here to support the federation in making sure that doesn't happen again. We want to see this country compete every 4 years. We want to see this country in the next 20 years representing in the World Cup. To do that, we've got to start with the young generation. There's a lot of inspiration happening at this moment in time in this fine country. You know, we've had the U17s, Africa Cup of Nations. This great country is going to compete in the Africa Cup of Nations. So there's many dreams and there's many aspirations out there. However, 7 Elite Academy is here to support that. with a curriculum that supports youth development, a curriculum that is being implemented in many Premier League youth academies, and a curriculum that has seen many players go on to play professional football, football in the Premier League, football in the Champions League. So the very highest standard. And that is what we want to create here. We want to kind of have players that will go on to be superstars for this country. Players that can go on to lead this country and bring this country together through aspirations and through, obviously, dreams and so on. I was watching the Liverpool game last night, and ironically, the score finished 5-0, and there was 5 African goal scorers. In the top 4 top goal scorers in the Premier League, there's 3 African players. In Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, and Aubameyang. Okay, I see African football as a real hotbed for real quality talent, and we want this country to prosper, to have the opportunity for someday to have some of your own children, brothers, even sisters, and I say sisters because we're here to grow the women's game, someone that you can be proud of, someone that can represent your country outside Tanzania. And with the support of the fantastic role models in Kiemba, in Thomas, as former professional players here, with the resources and the support of Reggie Wilson, support of Dave Rogers, a head coach at Seven Elite, and Usta, our fantastic chairman, I believe we can really conquer dreams. We can make those dreams turn into reality. With the experience of myself, of working for one of the world's best football clubs, for Liverpool Football Club for 12 years, Dave Rogers, the same, for 6 years, we know what it looks like. But not just in the UK. We've helped to kind of create these programs and build these programs all around the world. Dave will talk a little bit more about himself, but he spent 5 years in India, and he had real success, and I'll let him talk a little bit more about that. But very similar to this country, we know what we need to do, we know what it needs to take in order for us to kind of find success. We have a great football philosophy, but that will only work if we bring in the community. We make the community feel part of this program. We obviously inherit your history, your culture, and understand the Tanzania communities, the football communities. And we bring that into our philosophy. In the next 5 years' time, 10 years' time, I can assure you that we will see many players playing outside Tanzania. And again, with the support of the Federation, and we have had some fantastic meetings already with the Federation, and we've kind of opened, we've welcomed each other with open arms. I feel that we can create greatness. And it's not just us, it's going to be the whole collaboration of the community, the media, the Federation, our parents, our brothers, our sisters, that can create real greatness. So I thank you all for being here, and it's really much appreciated. Thank you.
Like Anthony has already spoke about, it's an absolute pleasure and a privilege for us to be here in your fantastic country, Tanzania. The welcome and the hospitality has been amazing, a real warmth and a real generosity from you guys. So again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much. Like Anthony has spoken about, we're both from the city of Liverpool, which is a real working class, honest, passionate and genuine city, especially for soccer. Myself, I was very honoured and proud to have a professional soccer career for over 20 years in 4 different countries, in England, in Scotland, the Netherlands and Ireland. I have vast experience of Champions League and UEFA Cup football, but my passion when I was midway through my career as a soccer player was to go into coaching and development from grassroots through youth into senior to create a pathway for many, many players. Like Anthony says, 6 years ago, I got a fantastic opportunity from my close friend to come and work for the fantastic Liverpool Football Club as a head coach and academy manager in India, South Korea, and most recently with 7 Elite Academy in the USA. I have a big, big passion to develop homegrown players, and we achieved great success in India. Over 5 years, we developed 25 current India international footballers, which is a fantastic achievement, not just from the local coaches and from ourselves, but for the players, because it was the players that created the enthusiasm, the desire, and the determination to implement what we were providing for them on a daily basis. At this present time, I'm currently midway through my UEFA Pro License diploma, and like I said, the opportunity to be with 7 Elite Academy is a fantastic institution, a fantastic soccer family, and that's why we're here in this wonderful country with these fantastic people. And with you guys, we need everybody to pull together, the community, the media, the federation, like Anthony already spoke about. And we know that with our hard work and the dedication of everybody collective, we can go on and achieve wonderful things from grassroots to the youth and onto senior level. So from me, once again, I thank you. It's an honour and an absolute pleasure to meet you guys today. And I hope we can continue to grow our 7 Elite Academy with these fantastic people and with you guys giving us our support as we strive to develop the Tanzania future soccer players. Thank you.
Bonyeza subscribe kupata habari mpya muda wote, na bonyeza hapa kupata notification. Usipitwe.